Well, certain things have certain color designations.
Well, the fact that Ed Brooke is a senator from Massachusetts, or that we have some black mayors, since it doesn't change the machine, doesn't change the parties which they allegedly represent, doesn't mean anything. I'm saying you can't tell a black man by the color of his skin.
Or maybe you can't tell. Maybe my quarrel is very subtle, but maybe I'm saying you can't tell a white man by the color of his.
Either.
Yeah.
Either. In that case,
So, yeah.
there's a great deal of hope.
If you could get a black mayor to come in and change, which I think Carl Stokes did, change the police department, change the way that the city goes about its services, then you could have something. But if he's not going to change it, first of all, the militia, which becomes the police department, if he's not willing to make those kind of changes, or if he's not willing to, let's say, take on the McCarran Act, then he's just not doing black people any...
Or the country.
good. Well,
No.
it's one and the same.
No. It's one of the, in my mind, it's one and the same.
It's one and the same. Because, well, that's true.
I'm not trying to. I'm not being a missionary trying to save America. But I do know that we have paid too much for it to be able to abandon it.
We can never abandon it. I don't think that that's a question, because where else are we going to go? I mean, nobody else wants us.
But in any case, my father and my father's fathers paid too much for it.
I've paid too much for it. I'm only 28.
Yes.
I deserve it, to do whatever I want to do with it. Thomas deserves it, whatever that means. I just think that, like, how we go about it and what we're, I'm just not interested in many things that people are interested in. I'm not interested in a president or a Congress. I wouldn't care Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? I wouldn't care. I just don't give a damn. Because it's still somebody trying to run my life. I'm not interested in movements and ideologies. Because I think that I would have a difficult time. No matter who was running.
You would have a terrible time.
Yeah, I mean, personally,
I would too.
It wouldn't change one bit for me, except maybe I would even have to go in exile and I can live there now.
But you see, that's a tightrope. That's a tightrope that we're on. Again, to come back to the whole question of labels, white and black. I'm terrified of cultural commissars, on either side of the line.
Yeah.
The
older you get, the more frightening it becomes.
Terrifying, because I'm much too old to be told how to write.
Yeah.
Or what to write about.
But that's a stupid. My theory is that the world divides into sort of like intelligent and dumb, weak and strong, which is awful. I mean, it's really awful of me to say things like that. But there's so many stupid people.
Join the movement.
Gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them. Walking down whole time.
We are Leviathan. Together we rise.